I've got a new compact laser, the BlazeX M3 Pro, which has a few features that make it the perfect shop companion. Being able to add your branding on literally any size furniture you make, and I'll show you how. It's got 10 watts of power, which is enough to do some cutting, in addition to being very precise for engraving. Setting it up was easy. The laser engraver itself is fully assembled. You just need to drop the laser in. Most of the work is setting up the enclosure, which is pretty simple. To get started, I'll do the traditional logo on 3mm plywood, which gives me a good idea of its power to help me set it up for future projects. Connecting it to the computer was as simple as plugging in the USB. No drivers needed, Lightburn recognizes it immediately. Right away, I love how crisp this came out. There is no burning around the edges. It's easy to set its height to, with the included tab on the side of the laser, which also helps getting sharp engravings. That looks great, but let's, while we got 3mm plywood in there, try cutting it out with a circle shape. I'm going for 2 passes, which has 10 watts, is something I love doing. The second pass cleans up anything the first pass missed. Sometimes glue or different plywoods can make it a requirement. Now, I didn't come here to do 3mm plywood coasters, so let's get real woodworking ones I made and engrave them with my logo, or as you'll see, make custom engraved coasters that you can sell on the marketplace for different events such as weddings, office parties, and such. Since the coaster is thicker than plywood, I had to raise the laser and recalibrate it with the side tab, which takes all of 10 seconds or so. It's a very simple system that works great. I kept the same settings and it came out great. Depending on the wood, you might need to go up a bit. Some hardwoods can be a bit more resistant to the heat. To sell those on the marketplace, make a few like this one, and make sure the title explains that it's a custom engraving and not a specific design. Sometimes you can make your own buyers by creating them a need they didn't even know they had, seeing your marketplace post. For the last coaster, instead of a bottom to top style drawing like a printer, I'm using a SVG file which basically lets the laser draw it line per line, which gives a deep, rich look. And offsetting it to the right, and we'll add the dog's name on the left, on Lightburn after the engraving. As you can see, this is more custom work that can be marketed and sold on the marketplace. Having a laser engraver like this can pay for itself real quick with a little bit of imagination and marketplace drive. While I was doing coasters, I wanted to test this out on some slate I had around, and it worked great on my first try. This little laser works great. Before we get to bigger woodworking projects, I wanted to show a few more materials this can do, which are other options for the marketplace or to add a professional touch to your furniture. Those leather tags like this, you can buy them on Amazon for very cheap, and they make custom hats, bags, or other things that you can sell. They're easy to engrave, but make sure to lower the power a lot before even trying, else you'll likely just cut through it. It needs a lot less power than wood. Now for a more stinky one, which is the reason I added an exhaust to the machine for now. Leading it to the outside is acrylic. Make sure you're well ventilated if you plan to do this, but it's worth it. It's fun and gives great results. I'm going to cut out and engrave a tag that you could route a hole into a piece of furniture, adding your tag and branding with this plastic chip. This came out great. The cut is smooth without any white on it, and the engraving is crisp and easy to read. Now I said you could engrave any size of things, and I'll show you how. With those extension legs, it raises the machine, leaving the bottom open for all sorts of options. But it doesn't stop there. As you'll see, I'll entirely remove the bottom later and be able to engrave directly on any surface. Now let's engrave this mallet with my logo and see how it does. The handle overhangs on the sides, and that's not a problem. Just make sure to wear safety glasses when doing this, as you're exposed to the laser if you squat down and look up. Always stay safe around lasers and follow safety precautions. That said, how cool does this look? It came out great, and it's visible from far away, a nice deep engraving. I love it. Let's say you wanted to engrave a round object, such as this jar. Most of the engraving would be out of focus, but with this roller edition, it's not a problem. Just plug it in, follow the instructions on easily setting it up in Lightburn, and it'll rotate to follow the laser and keep a perfect focus. Let's try on this wooden jar, then do a wine glass, which is another marketplace business opportunity. Now for the wine glass. It requires a special kind of paint called tempera, which is paint made for preschoolers because it's water washable. It blocks the laser, letting it engrave the glass, else it just goes through with no effect. Once engraved, you just wash it off and it stays perfectly engraved. Those sell well on the marketplace. Make sure people know it's custom work and you'll get orders. Another way I love using engravers to make some money on the marketplace is using a site called Laser Map Maker to generate vector files to cut. You can take any map from anywhere in the world, making it a perfect opportunity to make more custom work on the marketplace. Those take no time to make, just drop the file in Lightburn, set your size, which can be any size because it's a vector file, and press go. Here it is after some simple acrylic paint, all layers combined. It makes a great frame. If you want to combine any product or gift into a nice package, this machine can cut things to assemble, such as this gift box, which you could also engrave with a design on its side, or just a name or message. They're easy to assemble and their interlocking design looks great. Now I said you could do any size and I'll prove it. Let's start by removing the bottom. I'll just drop it on this chair, making sure it's flat and secure without the bottom. Just focus on the chair and that's what it'll engrave. This is perfect to add branding to already built things, but it sure is easier to engrave the piece before assembly. It's always nice to have the option though. As you can see, this was a nice set of tasks for such a small affordable laser. I'm sure it can do a lot more that I didn't think about. It works great, seems well built, and gives nice crisp results without much side burning. Thanks to BlazeX for sending this over. I can't wait to find ways to integrate its bottomless features into my shop. Check out the description for links on where to get this. Thanks for watching and see you next time.